Fair enough. So let's get personal.
Okay.
Let's talk about dating. So,
Okay.
what's your preference when you date?
Preference in what?
When you date in general.
Like what I like?
Yes.
I don't know. It's so
Okay.
cliche,
Okay.
but
Let
I like
me.
what I like.
Okay. Let me go this way. In today's world, right? You cannot assume people, sexuality. Are you into guys? Are you into girls?
I'm definitely into guys.
Okay.
I'm definitely into
Or
guys.
as far as preference, like, does he have to be tall, dark
Um,
skin with beard, light
you're trying
skin?
to get me in trouble.
No, not really.
I don't
We
have
all
a
have a preference.
preference.
We all have a preference
I don't
or
have a
affinity
preference.
towards somebody. You
I
know what I'm
think
saying?
um
Do you like guys with tattoo more
yeah,
or
I like
okay,
guys with tattoos.
piercing maybe?
Um no, I don't really have like a certain type. Like okay, if I had to choose,
Okay,
and this is the disclaimer, I'm just saying, if I had to choose, they would definitely be tall,
okay.
like 7 feet.
What?
Um,
That's out of the ordinary though.
that's very out of the ordinary. I want somebody that's 7 feet, but he's low key.
Like a ball player or stuff. And he
Yeah,
cannot be low key
like
then.
a ball player, exactly. So he's got to master it, fitting in the crowd, being 7 feet.
Mhm.
I definitely like chocolate
Okay.
men for sure.
All right.
Um,
But no light skin guys, huh?
nah, you trying to put me in trick bag?
No,
No,
no. It's the reason.
no.
No, the reason
I
why I'm
like
asking
light
you
skinned
that is
people.
because most women that I interview, they all kind of they tend to shy away from the light skin
See,
guys.
and
So
that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
I
The
just
social ignorance.
I'm just trying to
I
understand
don't.
the reason behind it as a
I don't
man.
necessarily look at that. If I had to look at it, it needs to be dark.
Okay.
It needs to be as dark as the couch.
Yeah.
But I don't shy away from light skinned guys. I think light skinned guys give themselves a bad rep and they come off like with those light skinned tendencies. And I've even dated like light skinned guys and they'll like bring that up and I'm just like he's like, oh, because I'm light skinned. It's just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? You just do that to yourself. Like, I was not even, you know what I mean? It's like a social ignorance. Like, I wasn't even thinking about,
Okay.
in my mind, like I said, I think really in depth. So my mind is like not even, I'm trying to figure out what your, how do you process shit? Like, that's what I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that you're light skinned,
Right.
So, yeah, you definitely have to have tattoos.
Right.
I feel like people who don't have tattoos are weird.
Okay. I don't have any, so I'm weird.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't go back on what I don't go back on my answer. Definitely.
I just don't like needle at all. That's the
Oh, it's
reason
not
why
bad
I
at
don't like
all.
needle.
I fall
That's
asleep when I get tattoos.
holy moly.
Like I fall like out. Like I don't know. I don't know what's the deal with that either. I can't explain that, but I do.
But I do admire the people who have tattoos because I just don't like needle at
I
all.
can admire people that get like the blackouts. Like they'll get like their whole arm like black. I'm just like, and they're like white. I'm just like.
Okay. So
That's cool.
any do you like meeting people in person or using dating apps? I mean, do you use any dating apps?
No, I don't need to use dating apps.
Okay. Why is that?
Because they're crazy. Instagram is like they say whatever they want on Instagram.
It's more like a dating app.
I just started saying what I want. I started sneaking in people's messages and stuff now. It be working too. Ladies,
I mean, it does work.
Ladies,
use
you
the
like
DM.
somebody, just hit him up. Okay, he's not gonna care. If he like you, he like you. If he don't, he didn't like you. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I think that social media, Instagram is vicious enough. I don't need a dating app. I think that I'd like to meet you in person first, though.
Okay. So, what is your opinion when it comes to the Me Too movement, though? Because do you think the Me Too movement? Do you think that kind of like scaring men away from approaching women like you, for example, when they see you?
That's a good question.
Because
I think that the way that I come off specifically, just like my dressing, it's very like it's just me, it's free. I like short stuff, I like revealing stuff, so I probably do come off like a little sexual to a lot of people. But like I stop that shit at the door. You know what I mean? And I do it respectively and I do it nice. So I don't necessarily like feel like people even like honestly, I don't even think people even feel like they need to go there with me. Once they actually like talk to me and had that conversation, like guys will say little slick stuff or whatever, and you shut it down, and like then they'll see, okay, yeah, she might, have on a mini dress, but like I'm gonna have some sense when I speak to her, or
Yeah.
I know she's not gonna say shit else to me, So you can kind of stop it, but everybody is not like that. I think the Me Too movement, I think that, I think that it's a good thing. Men do get a lot away with a lot of things. So I think that, you know, there are a lot of things that women deal with that they can't voice their opinion about.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I didn't necessarily follow the movement, too in depth, but like I'll never knock like a woman for, standing up for herself and standing up for something that's hers. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like no woman should have to fight over her own vagina. You know what I mean? Like that's not happening like that. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm not going like that, but like I said, every female is not, as strong, to say no or to, to maneuver out of that situation. So I think it is something that definitely needs to be, paid attention and definitely like made aware of, because like there are a lot of women that get taken advantage of, and like I don't think that shit is cool at all. Like drugging females and stuff. I've seen several occasions at studios where people trying to get other females like super super high, like, and it's just like it's just weed, but it's just like that she can't, what I mean, control herself if she's too high. Like you take a L. Like that's you take a L. Like anybody, there's so much free. It's just like that's willing. You know what I mean? Like if you really want to take advantage of somebody, that's an L.
Yeah, you're right.
That's an L for sure.
Do you believe in marriage?
No.
Why is that?
Because marriage is just you just sharing bills. You just signing up to share bills. Marriage, I think, is something, like I said, with society standards and expectations. It's just something that is the next step after saying, oh, you like somebody and you want to be with somebody. It's like, okay, we're dating. It's like, oh, well, like, I feel like people think marriage is like, we're not official until we get married, or we're not serious, or the feeling is not there until we're married. So, like, when I'm talking to somebody, I automatically tell them, like, I don't care if like we date for 10 years and never getting married. Like I don't ever want to hear you like even ask me, like don't ask me that. Like I want to be free. And everybody has like that uncle and aunt. It's like, yeah, they been married for 25 years. They don't. That's me. And that's not even just like freedom, because I'm going to do what I want regardless. And if that means I'm going to be faithful to you and loyal to you, then that's what it's going to be. And if it's not, then that's what it's going to be as well. And I'm going to make sure that you see, what it is, very clearly. But I don't think marriage is a good idea.
Okay, so the reason
I don't want to wear that same. I don't want you to see me and be like, why you don't have your ring on? Because that didn't go with my outfit today. Like, I don't want to, like be obligated to wear that every day. That's not.
Okay, that's kind of unusual though. Most women that I talk to, they're dying to get married. Yeah, and they don't want to have.
That's the social norm. Everybody wants to get married. Everybody, and it's really more so because they see their favorite celebrities getting married, and these extravagant weddings, and like the beauty to it, the presentation to it. It's like, oh, it's so nice. I want to have a presentation. Me, we can have a fake wedding. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, if like somebody's really that pressed about having that type of ceremony. But people don't think, what is marriage really? Aside from the ring and aside from like legally saying that you guys are joint together, what changes? Feelings don't change, emotions don't, you know what I mean? Nothing changes. So why spend all this money just to have the same feeling at the end of the day?
Okay, that's fair.